we decided to visit one of my favorite shrines in Japan, Kasuga Taisha. Now, Kasuga Taisha is easily accessible by train and walking from Kintetsu Nara Station. However, since we travel with our young baby, it's easier for us to go by car these days. If you do plan to visit by car, I suggest looking up lots of options for parking in advance, as we had some trouble finding an open space anywhere. We ended up driving around for a while before stumbling on a random private lot on the back side of the park. This place was actually a condominium, and the owners rent out their extra spaces for a daily rate of around 1,000 yen. And as an added bonus, you get to explore the backside of Nara Koen and the sort of machiya style of architecture. We just stumbled across this Shiga Naoya. He's an author. Like his house. I guess it's the anniversary of it. Yeah. Oh, this house is really cool. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love the little garden door. Oh, this place is really cool. So he was a novelist. So we're gonna go visit Kasuga Taisha, which is a famous jinja in Nara Koen area, and we'll see some flowers. There's a dog barking over there. And hi. Hi. And look, we're in the bamboo forest. We're gonna walk through a mini bamboo forest that Leo loves. Ooh. And check out this tree here. Wow. That's cool. I'm always in awe at the beauty of Japan. Since we parked in a residential area on the backside of the park, we came into the shrine grounds from a less traveled path. I love being able to explore the different, less commonly traveled areas, as I feel you really get a sense for the true spirit of the place you're visiting. Here we got to witness this beautiful bamboo forest and could hear the sounds of nature all around us. Forest bathing is the practice of immersing yourself in nature in a mindful way, using your senses to derive a whole range of benefits for your physical, mental, emotional, and social well-being. It is known as Shinrin-yoku in Japanese. The idea took birth in Japan in the 1980s, and the practice is still popular today amongst people of all ages. Going into the forests of Japan is a magical experience all on its own, and I'm always reminded of how beautiful and magical this earth is. You can almost feel the ancient spirits of the trees welcoming you into their dwelling, and their deep green colors offer healing to the soul. It's like Totoro no Mori. Listen to the semi!
This is like a hidden way.
Yeah, I would have never come this way. Like, how would you even find this? Zerneas is here. Anyway, Nara is a really ancient place, and you can tell just by walking through here. I hope we're going to be able to find our way back afterwards, because this is like a hidden path. Yeah. And it was all because all the other parking lots were full. We would have never come this way had it not been for... Yeah. I know, baby. What do you think, Ray? Are you excited? Walking through the forest? Yeah. Don't smoke there because you'll start a fire. Ooh, check out that tree. Check out this tree. Ooh. That's like an old cypress. In this respect, I really like Nara because it's quiet and the scenery is beautiful. There's like lots of farming and agriculture, but like also ancient history. What? You see something? What do you see? You like the trees? Yeah. Maybe really loves to walk in the forest. He loves pointing at the trees and the plants. Like even when we lived in America, we would go hiking in the forest and he loved that. He always wanted to like just touch the trees and the branches. It was exciting for him, huh? You're a forest spirit.
You can touch this tree.
Yeah. And I can't believe the semi is out. It's crazy.
Semi's not supposed to be out.
I think I heard like there's many different types of semi in Japan. And like Japanese people can tell which type it is depending on like the nakigoe, like the cry it makes. So like probably somebody that's really well versed in semi calls would know which one that is. Semi master.
Tunnel.
Maybe you and Ray could go through that tunnel.
Why can I not go there?
Oh yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, Lucky, where is it? Oh man. Oh, so now we're coming into the back entrance, or maybe the side entrance. Kasuga Shika-san ga mou iru. There's deer here, waiting. Oh, these deer look really healthy. That one looks healthy.
いいんだね。体の毛艶とか。
なんかその毛が、
毛が
角が入ってる。角が入ってる。
ね。
Oh, hey. Hi, little Shika. Little じゃない。
お、うんこがいっぱい。
Oh, yeah.
お、それもビデオ撮っておきな。うんこがいっぱい。
うんこいっぱい。あ、じゃあ、村さん。Hey, look. Hi. お、こっち寄ってきた。
でも何もご飯ないぜ。ごめんね。そうか、今ランチタイムやね。ごめんね。
Ooh. I love these lanterns here.
ここだってもう行ったことあるんじゃないの？
じゃないと思うよ、まあ。
そうそうそう。これ違うところにあるからだよ。
似てるけど違う。
This is a 神社だよ。
鼻少し出るぐらいでいいよ。
で、これは神社っていうShinto religion. It's not the same as Buddha. Yeah, ちっちゃい鹿。ほんとだ、ちっちゃいのがいっぱい。Hey, babies. Oh, be quick, be quick. Oh, look, licking Mama's ear. Just like the chihuahuas. Oh, it's such a baby. Look at it.
It's time to eat it.
Oh. Okay.
The Chico's trying to eat it.
Hey, look at Leo. It's Koma Inu. Okay. See?
Oh.
Oh.
Neat. I like this.
Ooh. There's so many lanterns here. Check that out. Kasuga Taisha is one of my favorite shrines because of all these lanterns here. And it looks like they actually light them up at night too, because you can see the rice paper. Ooh, and there's running water there. Ooh, there's so many lanterns everywhere. Okay. Oh, big deer statue.
Oh.
Kasuga Taisha is located by the Kasugayama Primeval Forest, and both are World Heritage Sites. The forest has been protected and preserved since the year 841 and remains essentially the same since the Nara period of Japanese history. There are 175 different kinds of trees, 60 types of birds, and over 1,180 species of insects. The origin of Kasuga Taisha dates back to the year 768, making this shrine over 1,200 years old. Hi! Deer roam freely and are believed to be messengers of the gods. There was a famous novel and drama based on this idea called Shika Otoko Ao Niyoshi. You can look it up later if you're interested. こってこの神社がメインだったんだよね。Because like the god was from this place, I think. There are 4 deities enshrined here, known as Kasuga Daimyoji, and visitors to the shrine come here to pray for peace and prosperity throughout Japan, as well as the entire world. Kasuga Taisha is famous for its wisteria blooms this time of year, and there is a botanical garden located very close by which is famous for their wisteria garden. The peaceful sound of running water can be heard throughout the shrine. Since tourism is low right now, I got an even stronger sense of serenity and was brought back in time to the ancient days when the locals would have visited. Now we're in the shrine, so they believe that there's 4 deities that live here, and they're here to protect Japan and like to ensure the prosperity and peace of Japan as well as the whole world. So we're just exploring the temple, or the shrine rather. And it's like kind of like a maze, and then you have these lanterns on the outside here, and the forest in the back. And there's some really old trees here as well that are quite large. Okay, so the different deities are housed in the different shrines on each side, and each one does something.
今こうやって1000年とかね、まあ、500年とか古いものが続いてるだけですごいからね、次の世代の人も見れるようにと思ったら大事にしないといけない。
だから入れないんだよ。外から見ればいい。
いいよ、レオが今見て次の世代、レオの子供の時代にはもう見れないってなっちゃうよ。そしたら。
みんな触ったら壊れるんだよ。
まだ小学校で勉強してないけどね、こう酸素とね。
こっち行くんだろう。
こっちもあるよ。酸素と二酸化炭素っていうものがあってね。
何それ？
オキシゲン and CO2。
like what humans give up.
お、住友電工。
へえ。Look on the roof. See, earlier I saw the guys, the shrine workers, like to put the bamboo leaves up there. I think it's an offering for the god. Like they went and put it on all of them. I think it's like the bamboo grass and yomogi, which is mugwort. There's something that fell down there too. Oh, it's probably a laurel wreath or laurel branch. Okay. Ooh. いいよね、入ってもいいよ。取れる。You will often find very ancient trees at shrines in Japan. Some of the larger ones are thought to hold the spirits of deities. This cedar tree is thought to be over 1,000 years old and was even depicted in 1300 in a picture scroll. Another tree grew from its root and into the roof of the building next door. You can see how they built around it rather than cutting it down. Next to Kasuga Taisha is the Manyou Botanical Garden, which is where we're headed to next. As I mentioned earlier, it's also famous for its expansive wisteria garden.
俺ムムみたいな顔してる。Oh, I'm gonna eat this leaf and show you how desperate I am.
まあ
See, I have so much food. I'm so hungry. あ、ダメだ。ごめんね。
ねえ元気ですね。こんにちは。
I don't wanna go
Konnichiwa.
near them. I can see them.
しない
I can see them.
大丈夫出れるオンゲーオンゲーあちっちゃいちっちゃいあレオポケモンの敷地下みたいじゃんこんにちはこんにちはこんにちは
こんにちは。
よしよしよし
なんかする？
大きいほら口パクパク開けて怖くない？ちょっとフイキングだよフイキングほら赤いギャラドスになるやつ
ねえギャラドスどこ？そっちだな。一番大きいのオレンジ色のやつ。
釣れるんじゃないの？
釣れるけどこういうさ公共の場みんなが観光で使うとかやっぱみんながそれ釣ってさ
ちっちゃいやつ。ちっちゃいやつ。
So Maki was just explaining that, or Leo was asking why are the koi fish here, and Maki was explaining it's for like the scenery. Like if there weren't any fish here, it would just be kind of like a boring pond. But when you see the koi fish here, it's like oh, ina. The botanical gardens here are full of native and heirloom plants from Japan. Right now they are undergoing a renovation and expansion. Of course, the lovely wisteria shown here are the main attraction this time of year. We were a little late for the full bloom, but what we did see was still beautiful and breathtaking, and the fragrance was heavenly to behold. So that's the conclusion of our adventure today. It was really enjoyable to come here when there's less tourists around, and it was neat to kind of see it in more of a natural state if there weren't that many people here. The only thing is it's really hard for us to travel around with Ray because he's still pretty little. He's just 1.5 years old now. So we do want to show more of Nara to people, but I think we have to wait a little while because it's hard to take him out. Right, you're so sleepy, aren't you? It's hard. But we hope you enjoyed today's video, and please like and subscribe. And we'll definitely be showing more things around our town and like closer to home maybe, because it is kind of like a trek to get out here by driving. So, but in the future we'll be able to go out more and show you more things.